This is a lysimeter. The most important part of this lysimeter is this ceramic cup right here. This cup right here will pull in the water, and in that water is all the nutrients that are in that soil that are released that the plant can have. You can send the water off and have it analyzed to see what's there or what's not there. We got the stopper. It has to seal really well. This tube is how we vacuum it up. So I'll give you a rundown on how we're going to do it. We're going to bore a hole. I'm going to set it to a depth of about 14 inches. You can see this is double line drip. And so I'm going to set my lysimeter right off of the berm. This is considered the berm. Now the reason the hole is bigger than the lysimeter is because the way we set it in there, if we make it too small, then what's going to happen is water is going to run right down the crease beside the lysimeter, right down beside the cup, because the water is going to soak in there, but it's also going to drain off this way. And now we will get our lysimeter. I'm going to take this, and this is a vacuum pump. Take this, we're going to set it gently down in here, and then once we get to this point, then we're going to take it and we're going to pack it as tight as we can get it by hand. So now I'm going to pull this vacuum, and as long as I vacuumed it up to like 63, 64, and as long as it does not go back past 60, it does not fall below 60, I'm going to leave it. So we're holding really well at about 62. With these kind of apparatuses, there's another little thing I have to go through. First of all, we're going to clamp this off so that now it's going to hold my vacuum. This is going to hold it in there. In order to keep from messing up my gauge, then I have to release this very, very slowly. So now this thing is set. So what I do is I wait for the irrigation, and then I try to get back here within 72 hours after the irrigation. And I can pull my sample out of there. I take a smaller tube, connect it here, run it through the tube that I use there for the vacuum, and then I can use this here, and I can connect another tube right here, and I can pull it back, and I can dispense the water out here. And then that water I put in a little 4-ounce bottle or an 8-ounce bottle, and I seal it, and I send that off to the lab. Now that I've done that, depending on what else we're trying to do, once I do that, I re-vacuum it up, make sure it holds, and I leave it in place. If we're really looking to try to gather some data for ourselves and for our growers, then I will continue to do this all season long. But the lysimeters, hopefully we're going to learn so that we can set up kind of like an average. So if the grower calls and says, I have this situation, our experience will tell us from the information we've gathered from here, we can do this. Here, what I generally do is a grower calls me up, I go look at it, we do some analysis, we get some water analysis, soil analysis, and then we make a recommendation according to what we have. It's something because if you're not happy, that means I'm not happy. And so I want you to be happy, and I don't want to oversell you, nor do I want to undersell you. I want to make sure it works, just like you want to make sure it works. So that's the reason we do things at BioGrow the way we do.